Hi, my hair is crazy. Welcome to the first little installment of editing the movie. I don't know how many of these I'm gonna do, but I always like this kind of stuff. It's always interesting to see the behind the scenes and the thought process. I love to watch Sven stuff on this guy edits when he did his Flesh and Blood series, and it was really cool just to see the intricacies and the way that he would think about it. A lot of the time I'd agree with it, and the last second he would kind of change it, and I wouldn't like it as much. And I would yell at my screen. So maybe this can do the same for you. I'm just recording a little intro on my phone because my HDMI port on my camera is burned out at the moment, and it's a whole other thing. Anyway, enjoy. Okay, so here we are. We're not doing this scene that you see. We're gonna see all the blue. We're gonna do this one here. And I apologize for that high-pitched hum that you may hear. My board, my board sucks. Don't buy a Harbinger. Okay, so the scene we're doing right now is, I still need to shoot an insert here, hence this. But this little, so Megan comes home. Susan's sitting, waiting for her, and there's this bit of an argument, and that's the scene. So normally, I would usually like to, view all my clips, make some notes, good takes, bad takes, bloopers, anything like that. The issue I'm having is I think it's just space. Even though I have quite a bit of terabytes and footage and stuff, I'm also having an issue with my Blackmagic media player. I think there's like 2 different versions installed for whatever reason. And if the files are too big, as you see, I don't get any real thumbnails. But I do have thumbnails for other ones. So I don't understand what's going on with that one. So that's something I'm figuring out. Anyway, as you can see when I, play a clip, well, if it has the thumbnail, or if it doesn't have the thumbnail, then it actually doesn't play. That's the other issue. I don't even know what the fuck this is right here. But you see, it's very choppy. I don't think this is anything. I don't know what the fuck this is. Where is this even taken at? Let's go and delete that. But as you see, it's really choppy and not really something that you can use to look at clips and determine performances. So I have to take them all into DaVinci to play them and then watch them that way. But I'm like, well, if I'm going to fucking put them in DaVinci, I might as well just put them all in DaVinci and just edit as I go. So that's what we're doing. Okay, so let's start this scene. I'm just gonna take, kind of take by take, edit, judge performance and all that crap. So let's just start it. So we have our insert, which we don't have yet. She's watching TV. That's what the blue light is. And let's start it off.
It's always something.
Okay. I will also note, so my Aunt Susan, who's playing Megan's mother, this is her. She's not an actress by any means. She's a mom, and she knows how to do that well. So, and this is also her house, so that's why I cast her, and I think she actually does really well. And we had a big argument this day, and a couple big arguments this day, and I think we've had the most bloopers in this day than we have in any of the shots. So, all right, so let's watch them through to see what we like.
Nora,
Jesus, you scared me.
where have you been?
I had to work late again.
I really needed help around here today.
Sorry I couldn't leave.
It's always something.
Okay.
Nora,
Jesus, you scared me.
where have you been?
I had had to work late again.
I needed your help today.
Sorry, I couldn't leave.
Okay, so I like the
Nora,
I like her startledness there, I guess.
Jesus.
The best.
where have you been?
But the problem is about here.
I had to work late again.
You hear that? That right there. She steps onto the wood floor.
I had to work late again.
Don't love that.
Work late again.
I needed your help today.
And then
Sorry,
also,
I couldn't leave.
and so Susan also got up a little earlier there, so it kind of ruins that in. But we're gonna be cutting to Susan, so we can even cut this, you know, before she starts walking in. So I'm gonna trim that down because I do like the beginning. 1 is fine. I don't think I love 3, but let's take a look at it again.
Where have you been?
Jesus, you scared me. I had to work late again.
I really needed your help around here today.
Sorry, I couldn't leave.
I worked all day.
So have I. So have I.
But she says so. She's like saying so did and so have together. Kind of.
Worked all day.
So have I.
So div I.
All day.
So have I.
And then we're laughing a bit, so that doesn't really work on the end there.
Where have you been?
Jesus, you scared me. We were short-staffed. I had to work late.
Every night.
Okay, so I think I might want to take 4 here for the second half, 1 maybe for the first half, or I mean 2 for the first half, but a little bit of issue with the audio, so let's take a listen.
Every night.
Sorry, I have to work.
Just that
Sorry.
stepping on the floor. I don't love it, but
I had to work late.
Every night.
Sorry, I have to work.
And you take up a lot of money out of this house.
okay, so maybe we can kind of use it up until the laugh. I don't need all that dialogue either, so I'm not that worried about it. So if we kind of maybe stick with 1 and 2, or 2 and 4, I think.
Nora,
Jesus, you scared me.
where have you been?
So I'm gonna get 3 out of here. I'm gonna keep 1 just over here just in case I want to look at it later again. Because I like this audio ramping up to it. You hear we're kind of walking. So I think I'm going to. We're gonna cut that. I think we're gonna use this audio leading up until she opens the door, just because I love like I don't know how you can hear it because I haven't really messed with the audio too much, but you can kind of hear her walking a little bit more up to the door, and she gets her keys. So I kind of like that. So I'm gonna put this kind of, you know, about here. So
Work late again.
okay, so I probably won't even use up to that point. And I have, what is this one? We just like the second half, right?
We were short-staffed.
I like up into about here for this take, but then I like it from there on the other side. So we're gonna see how we can work with that. Let's get Susan's part with it. Let's just go 1 by 1, see what we can get.
Okay.
So go ahead and lean back in your chair. Oh, you hear me directing? I told her to lean back. Fucking Spielberg. So that's really all the line that I need is that where have you been?
Where have you been?
Jesus.
Don't really love that take. I'm not worried about continuity. Like, she's got a cigarette here, and then she's got the glass here. Like, she has nothing here. I really don't care that much.
Click. Where have you been?
So in this take, Susan, you can audibly hear her turn it on.
Click.
Okay, so here are all of my potential takes for the where you been or where the hell you been. Let's see which one we like the best.
Where have you been?
Jesus, you scared me.
Where have you been?
Jesus, you scared me.
Where have you been?
Jesus, you scared me.
Where the hell you been?
Jesus, you scared me.
Where the hell you been?
Jesus, you scared me.
Where the hell you been?
Jesus, you
Okay, so obviously there's some chugging going on because it hasn't really rendered the cache yet. 10 I did not love. She looks like she's kind of laughing.
Where have you been?
Jesus, you scared me.
So let's take 10 out there. 13 had some audio issues, it sounded like. Where's right here?
Where the hell you been?
Just because you can kind of see the microphone right there a little bit too. So it picks up really well when she like steps down or moves her legs across or anything like that.
Where the hell you been?
But it's a decent performance.
Where the hell you been?
Jesus.
I don't really love her pose there. It looks a little weird, so let's take out that. So here's our 4. Let's try them again.
Where have you been?
Jesus, you scared me.
Where have you been?
Jesus, you scared me.
Where the hell you been?
Jesus, you scared me.
Where the hell you been?
Jesus, you scared me.
So I think I like 11. If you just kind of go off visually, right? So like here, it's fine. Very, nothing crazy about it. Here she's got the drink. The leg cross is fun. And here she's, kind of in her face, which is nice. But 11, look how just sunk in she is. And comfortable in her home. So I think we're going to go with 11. And just look, she's a little bit louder here than the where the hell you been is, I think, on this one.
Where the hell you been?
Yeah, so we're going to go with 11. So then let's figure out how we want to edit back with 4 here.
Nora,
Jesus, you scared me.
where the hell you been?
Let's go a little bit sooner.
Nora,
Jesus, you scared
where
me.
the hell you been?
That's maybe a bit too soon, Susan. I like a little more pause there. So we're going to go maybe something like that. Extend this out. Let's see what this is like.
Nora,
Jesus, you scared me.
where the hell you been?
Oh, hold on. You still hear a little bit of that Jesus, you scared me. So right here. So we got to cut this down a little bit. Okay, so that's the thing about the best. I'm going to get that part because she kind of talks pretty quickly after. So let's see how that goes.
Jesus, you scared me.
Where the hell you been?
I think we can even move this a little closer in. Maybe we'll just move that a touch in as well.
Nora,
Jesus, you scared me.
where the hell you been?
It's a little louder than the rest of it, so it's going to turn it down a little bit. All right, so I think that's okay on the audio.
Jesus, you scared me.
Where the hell you been?
We were short staffed.
I still would like that to linger on a little bit, but the way to do that, I would, take it out, get some room tone, just kind of put it in there in between. But let's kind of work with it a little bit longer and see. Maybe we like it the way it is.
We were short staffed. I had to work late.
So, bit of an issue there. Has the purse, putting it down. Has the purse, putting it down. So, maybe we just go about there. We just linger on Susan a little bit longer. Let me see.
Jesus, you scared me.
Where the hell you been?
We were short staffed. I had to work late.
No, that's too long. So maybe we cut into Susan earlier. So then she's not putting the purse up just yet. I don't know about that.
Jesus, you scared me.
Where the hell you been?
It could work. We just gotta go way earlier though.
Nora,
Jesus, you scared me.
where the hell you?
Just before she talks.
Jesus, Jesus, you scared me.
Where the hell you been?
I don't love that.
Nora,
Jesus, you scared me.
where the hell you been?
We were short.
No, I don't love it. I don't like it.
Nora,
Jesus, you scared me.
where the hell you been? Where the hell?
So I like cutting to Susan, and the first time we see her, she's just yelling. So I like it better somewhere around this area.
Nora,
Jesus, you scared me.
where the hell you been?
We were short-staffed. I had to work late.
Maybe we go like at the... Okay, let's try this. Let's try kind of cutting into Susan at the peak of her volume there. This is a fun little thing.
Nora,
Jesus, you scared me.
where the hell you been?
We were short-staffed. I had to work late.
I think that works. Let's see if we can linger a little less on her.
Nora,
Jesus, you scared me.
where the hell you been?
We were short-staffed. I had to work late.
Yeah, I'm okay
Every
with
night.
that.
Sorry, I have to work.
Then we'll kind of
I
cut it.
have to work and then come take care of your dad. You're never around here to help us with anything. And you
So, okay. I'm not going to use the audio from this, because I don't think she
take
talks
up a lot
anymore.
of money out of this house.
And then she starts laughing at the end there. So, we're going to take out this audio, and I'll have this in case I want to use it for some insert to cut back to if we need to use different takes from Susan. So, let's just kind of push that off to the side up here. All right, so let's look at some takes of Susan for the second line. Okay, so here are my takes for this first part of it. I have another angle, and we'll, see what we can get with that. And none of these are perfect, but they all have something very interesting in them. So this one here, I love the pause that she takes.
I had to work today too.
I love the eye contact, but then it kind of falls. That's kind of it there. So it's a good little beginning for maybe this next part here, This one, I love the way she's sitting,
I'm fucking selfish.
It was really busy.
and it's a good intensity there.
It was really busy.
Love her look.
We've been busy
Staring her
around
down.
here too.
Yeah, I'd love to help out, but I had to work.
You're fucking selfish. That's what you are.
There isn't a take where we're not laughing at the end of it.
No, you're selfish.
This is work. I can't.
This one, I'm gonna take that out. Although, I love the drink she takes.
You're selfish.
This is work. I can't leave work.
You're just fucking selfish.
That one has a good, that has the best look right there. And I maybe want to
You're just
use
fucking selfish.
just that part of it. Just visually.
Work.
I wish it was a little bit longer, you know what I'm saying? You can kind of see her start taking the drink. But I like lingering on Megan for a second.
Sorry, I have to work.
Kind of about here. Okay, so it's not really working to where we see her take, start drinking, because Megan kind of comes into frame here, and then she kind of moves a little out of frame, so it doesn't really work. So what we're going to do is she's going to be drinking. So we're going to hear her drinking and then see her drinking. About here, you can start hearing the sips.
Sorry, I have to work.
Maybe a little bit longer. See how that works?
Where the hell you been?
We were short-staffed. I had to work late.
Every night.
Sorry, I have to work.
Oh, that lingers for a long time.
I had to work today too.
Yeah, that's a little too long, I feel. I think that's okay. I think that works.
I had to
well.
work today too.
Cool. That'll work for now, at least, Now, there isn't really much else on Megan's side. So that's what I have this for. So we kind of need to get up.
You are.
And I love that because there's not
It was
much
really
other.
busy.
That's good there too,
We've
though.
been busy around here too.
So, and then, what's this one?
No, you're selfish.
Okay, so as far as the get up, it's got to be one of these two.
You are so fucking selfish. No, you're selfish.
I think I'm gonna go with this one. I love her posture, and
You are.
you know she doesn't get up as fast as I would hope. Maybe I can speed it up a little bit. I love the drink there,
No, you're selfish.
but she starts laughing at the end. That's why it kind of cuts really quickly.
No, you're selfish.
But again, I got these takes for that line, so I'm not super worried about it.
You are so fucking selfish.
But I like the delivery there. She's already taking a drink over
No,
here.
you're selfish.
So we're gonna go with this one. So the thing is we need to make the audio work, and they are not very long.
Day two.
Now I like this take. She's kind of fidgety, her breathing seems a bit deeper, a bit more intense. So if I want to use this, I need to get just some room tone and fill that space. So let's try to imagine that with some room tone. Because if I don't do that, then the other option would be to get another take and see if we can have her say something. Okay, so I've added some room tone here. Let's see how we like this.
Nora,
Jesus, you scared me.
where the hell you been?
We were short-staffed. I had to work late.
Every night.
Sorry, I have to work.
I had to work today too. You are so fucking selfish.
Okay, few issues. First of all, I feel it's a little too quick. I feel
Short-staffed.
this part here with the drinking, I think we can move this in a bit. I feel maybe, I want to hear her drinking a little bit sooner. And we can even still linger on Megan for a bit there. Because I think visually it was okay. I just like to hear her drink it sooner.
Sorry, I have to work.
Like, that's okay, I think.
I had to work today too.
The other issue is, in this room tone, there's breathing in it. So that doesn't really work all that well. So let's just get rid of that. So let's look at a take of Megan here and see if there's something else we can use on the end.
Sorry, I couldn't leave.
It's always something.
So the issue is the audio.
Always.
So Susan kind of right here gets up,
Leave.
So that one I don't think we can use just because of the at the end of that. Leaves us with these two.
Sorry, I couldn't leave.
Oh, where do I get out?
Which is a blooper. Which leaves take 3, which
I'm
has the most
Leave.
time after it. There's a little bit of a breath there, but when I fade in and out, I think it'll be able to take care of that. The only thing is,
Sorry, I couldn't leave.
right there, Susan starts talking,
Sorry, I couldn't leave.
which maybe is natural. So let's put this in place. Let's see if this one will work. So let's move out 4, move 3 over, and I'm still gonna need some room tone. So let's.
Sorry, I couldn't leave.
Okay, that works better for room tone. It's much better actually. Now I don't love the fact that Susan does kind of start saying something,
Sorry, I couldn't leave.
but maybe it may, that's, people talk over each other, it's, natural in that sense. So that's the best take. We're gonna use it.
Sorry, I couldn't.
I want to sink in there.
Day 2.
Sorry.
Day 2.
Okay, that actually really kind of works. So at the end, you notice here, Megan starts to sway a little bit, like just a little bit, which is cool because right when we cut in here, a little bit of sway. So I think that'll work great.
Sorry, I couldn't leave.
You are so fucking selfish.
I honestly want, hold on, let's just, because I don't think it will work very well, but let's just see how it goes with more time. All right, let's just see how bad this is.
Every night.
Sorry, I have to work.
I had to work today too.
Sorry, I couldn't leave.
You are so fucking selfish.
So you kind of hear that shuk, shuk at the beginning, right? So let me see about taking that out actually. Because I actually really do like the timing on it. Okay. All right, so I got the audio fixed there. Now, let's just see if the timing still works.
Sorry, I couldn't leave.
You are so fucking selfish.
Okay, I think that's a good place to have the timing for right now. Visually, I think we linger quite a long time on Megan.
Sorry, I couldn't leave.
Maybe just a touch too much. Can we use the visual here? Or...
Sorry, I couldn't leave.
You are so fucking selfish.
Okay, that works for now. That works for now. Let's move into the next part of it.
You're drunk. Bet your ass I am. And you're lazy. You ain't nothing but lazy.
You ain't nothing but lazy. Print it. All right, so we have our takes here. Let's see what we prefer.
You're drunk.
I'm tired. And you're lazy. You don't care about this family.
A little choppy.
You're drunk.
I'm tired. And you're lazy. You don't care about this family.
You're drunk.
I'm tired. And you're lazy. You don't care about this family.
Okay, so I think the performances work all around, honestly. Audio is fine, it seems. 2 here doesn't have a lot of time leading in. And there's that step in there, which...
You are so fucking selfish.
Like, we just kind of to test it out a little bit here.
You're fucking selfish.
You're drunk.
Fucking...
All right, so this is my problem with this scene, with this part, because we all started laughing so often and it was so quickly.
Fucking selfish.
All right, let me, because I need some time to breathe right there, and 15 was kind of the only one that had it. So let's take one more look at 15.
I would have loved to help, but I have to work. I can't leave work.
Okay, And that audio I don't love there. Because the takes are they're too different, I can't like use the audio here and put it here. A thought would be, let's get rid of this. A thought would be to do another, insert a Megan here as she's walking, but that is kind of lame. That sucks.
I'm fucking selfish.
But I have to work. I can't.
Okay. So what about this? What about this? Because this is a better take up until here. And then this is a better take, about here. So what is this here? This has a bit of a lead-in, right? So let's try this. Let's try something here. I don't know if it's gonna work, and it may look really fucking choppy. But if we kind of add this lead in here, and then back to that.
Fucking selfish.
I just want to get this line of "you're fucking selfish."
You're just fucking selfish. Oh, some fucking selfish.
Okay, so I don't know if this is gonna work very well, but she kind of laughs there, so I can't really use too much.
Fucking selfish.
Like that, it doesn't work very well. The only thing would be like have her walk further in. Okay, so let's look at the other takes here and see if there's a better one to lead in. Okay, so there's a better lead in there, and she kind of starts off camera. So if we get like just the tail end of her audio, I think it'll work.
You're drunk.
The only problem is her line is really quick after that,
You're drunk.
So like we have that much time. It's like it's literally a step. I think that may look really weird.
Some fucking selfish.
So it's gonna be in a bit more. We're gonna cut this there. Move that over. Kind of. Shit. Okay. So it's not really working,
You are some fucking selfish.
The only thing is if we take this, right, we bring it in, we can't go much because Megan starts talking, right?
You are some fucking selfish. You are some fucking selfish.
That's awful. That sucks.
Fucking selfish.
Let's take it out, and if we can't get it to work, then 15 will work as a take. And I don't know how long we can get away with her smiling, but we're gonna fucking try. That's gonna work. It's a good take. I like the take. The only issue that I don't love that audio there, but visually it is the best, and her performance is still really good.
You're just fucking selfish.
She still laughs a little at the end.
I'm
And
tired.
then cut it down a little bit more. I don't think this matches this very well. She kind of sways a bit more here, and then she's very still here. Again, I liked all the performances, 28, 29, and 30. So let's look again at 28 and 29 and see if either of those will match up a bit better.
Fucking selfish.
You're drunk.
It kind of matches up, but it's real quick. Let's see what 29 has to offer.
You're drunk.
Again, it's maybe even less time here. Let's see. Hold on. What happens first?
You're drunk. You're drunk.
Yeah, 29's quicker on it, so not great there, So then there isn't a step. So now we're kind of back on that thing where 30 may be the better take.
You're drunk.
I think it's okay. God, see, this is what I'm talking about. Because, yeah, it looks a little weird, like her closing her mouth for only a few frames. And, yeah, she doesn't sway. She's very still as opposed to right here. She's a bit more little bit more movement. But I would prefer a bit more lead up to Megan's line. You know, just like all that time instead of just like you're drunk, you know. I would prefer that over a little continuity of her moving around. Maybe just a tad more visually. If she's moving,
Selfish.
it's gonna, yeah, not the audio is gonna work for what? Let's see. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna link these because I like the time here. I like the time lingering on this shot, and I like the time she's moving a little bit more here before she says her line. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna copy the this here. So I just have a little bit of that room tone there, you know? Okay.
Selfish.
I think I prefer that the best. So that'll be it.
You know, you're just fucking selfish.
You're drunk.
I'm tired. And you're lazy. You don't care about this family.
Tell her, Susan. I love the as she gets. Hold on, listen to this. Oh, it's the door. It's the door handle. I thought she was going, it's the door handle. And that's actually great right here because the next shot is her walking into that room. So if we have it just barely having the door shut, you know, maybe we can add some blue light there to make it sort of match a bit better. We did a take and she had like every button buttoned, you know, and it was taking for fucking ever to unbutton all of the buttons. So we said like 3 or 4 buttons. So that's why I like right here, she undoes one button and then boom, it's all the way down there. So we're just looking for smoothness on this shot, and we'll probably stabilize it a bit. River connects to the oceans, pavement touches wherever we go. Okay, so we finished stabilizing. Let's, it's still probably gonna be choppy. Let's take a look at our shots though. Car driving, don't love that, but it's fine. We're gonna have a score on this anyway. It's all real money, by the way, not to brag. So much smoother. This is kind of the fun thing about, you know, it's kind of fun, it can be frustrating is, you know, we didn't build sets or, you know, anything. I had an idea of what it was all going to look like because I had, you know, when I was writing it, because it's, you know, my town, I knew for the most part where things are going to be shot, but you don't know how it's going to be until you get there, you know? So I didn't know that bed would be in that position. I didn't know there'd be a mirror there, so we were trying to come up with the blocking and all this stuff. I was like, well, it's weird if I just kind of linger on you taking your clothes off, so let me just kind of move the camera around. Maybe we'll put a score on this moment. We'll kind of let it sit and breathe, because originally it was going to be a lot more like cut sort of stuff, like a, you know, insert of the money, insert of this little roll of money, but I was like, you know, let's just let it breathe. She just had this big argument. Let's just breathe with her and just kind of sit in it. And I'm like, well, if I just kind of pan over in the mirror, then we're here. Then you can keep going. And anyway. Oh, I love that look that she gives. Okay. Nothing wrong with that. If it And I'm sure I can let on that first take there, just let it extend the end visuals there a bit. Now this shot's a little closer, it looks like. I like that. A little more shaky on this one, huh? I think I do like the first take more. One thing I do prefer is that right there. Her sitting on the bed. That's a fun way to cut, you know? No, that doesn't really work, so let's just get rid of that. Was, you know, cool idea, but this take is better. I would prefer a smoother camera. All right. And that's the scene, so let's watch it kind of all the way through, I suppose. Where do we start? Okay, yeah, we start there. So, again, we'll get an insert so we can have a better transition here. Whoa, hit the mic. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there. Let's exit out of full screen. Okay, so I had a couple of little issues. Let's go back to the beginning. So I think this could be a little tighter. Right. Okay, so I think I'm at a point where I think I like it for the time being.
Nora,
Jesus, you scared me.
where the hell you been?
We were short-staffed. I had to work late.
Maybe I don't.
Jesus, you scared me.
Where the hell you been?
We were short-staffed. I had to work late.
Okay, so I think I like it there. Now my other main issue was here.
You know, you're just fucking selfish.
I think it's a little too long. And I know I want to linger on it, but I don't think it works as well. So I'm going to cut it about here. And just kind of, again, where her mouth is not closing.
You know, you're just fucking selfish.
And that leads to the problem that we had before, is where when we cut in earlier, there's even more movement here. And there's not a lot there.
You're drunk.
Okay. I'm going to try... take 29.
I'm tired.
And I still think we get the door fairly well. No, we don't. Fuck! Okay, so not 29. Maybe 28 is okay.
Okay.
So she kind of it leaves the frame, so that actually is fine. All right, let's see how this goes.
You know, you're just fucking selfish.
Way too much movement. Bit more here.
You're just fucking selfish.
You're drunk.
I'm tired.
Okay, I think that ultimately does work better. I do like the lingering there, but I think it's better if it is a bit quicker.
Selfish.
And she does say the lines sooner, so it's not like we're, you know, her dialogue's done by the time we cut.
You're just fucking selfish. You know, you're just fucking selfish.
Okay, that works. I'm happy with that. I'm okay with that. All right, I think that works, and that is our scene. And by the way, note that this is a quarter of the resolution. It's not graded. It's not colored. The audio obviously is very raw. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so the last thing I want to do is I put... so Logan sent over some samples of the score. Logan Seaman is my composer. He's fucking brilliant. He sent over some drafts of some samples, and they're very, very rough. Literally, it's just him playing. It's recorded on his phone. So please do not take this to heart. But I wanted to put something in there so we can kind of see a little bit, something that would be a little closer to the final version.
Nora,
Jesus, you scared me.
where the hell you been?
We were short-staffed. I had to work late.
Every night.
Sorry, I have to work.
I had to work today too.
Sorry, I couldn't leave.
You know, you're just fucking selfish.
You're drunk.
I'm tired. And you're lazy. You don't care about this family.
All right, well, that will do it for this little installment. Hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if you learned anything or if you were screaming at your TV that I was doing it wrong. I'm sure you were. But anyway, thanks for watching.